All right. So, give me a second. All right. So I have to share this link because or else no one will join. So better. So let me share the link. All right. So mic is working. Everything seems to be okay. Just let me make sure. That's better, I guess. So, is someone here? I feel like I'm the only one here. On my. All right. So let's just start, I guess, with some basic code. If someone is here, just say hello in the chat. Just give me a second, guys. Everything's loading. And okay, did I meant to do that? And okay, so we're gonna do Java, of course. So if someone's here, say hello. I feel like no one's here. So sad. Well, okay. So we're gonna start with Java, as I said. So as I previously said on my stream, the last one that didn't go that well. Uh, Java is a mostly a object oriented like programming language, which means it's mainly built with objects and classes, which is um, like a broad like thing. Like if you wanna talk about, for example, if you wanna talk about let's say like the wildlife in the ocean, you will say ocean wildlife is your class. Wait, you were doing another live stream? Yeah. Oh, sorry. So sorry, I just got interrupted. Yeah, it's still running. Well, I just got interrupted. That's kind of awkward, but okay. Well, I was saying. So, got it. Okay, so Java is an object-oriented um, programming language, and basically, um, you when you have like a subject, such as I said, the marine life, I guess, you will put a class as like marine life as your subject, right? But so how to do that in Java? So in Java, you will say class as like the subject is like a subject, right? You will say that like a subject in an essay or something. So class is like a subject, I guess, and you will put I don't know, the marine life, right? Right, but the thing about REPL, the website I'm using, is that you cannot do that for some reason, and you have to only put main for the main class. And I don't know why, but that's how they do it. So this is our main class. So inside this class, we're gonna create objects that we're gonna make them do something basically. So we have to open brackets. There's a must in programming, any programming language, especially Java. So now we just do this. So public means that it'll be accessible uh, to any part on the code. You can also do private. This is for more advanced things. It could be useful when you're just trying to get only like a certain part of the code, not everything. So, but for right now, we'll just put it on public. Okay, and then we write static. Don't worry about this. This will explain later. But basically, what it means with static void. What it means by public static void is that it won't. It's like a void. It won't return anything. That that line of code won't return anything outside of it. So just put it as main. But you can still put another name like wild. I think it's yeah wildlife. You can put any name, but let's just put main for the purpose of this video. And here, I'm not sure what this means, but this is just basic Java rules. Just don't argue with this. And then open this. And what I want to show you the a really simple thing you can do. So you can just it's the simplest program that you can get. Um, just basically output any sentence. Like if you wanna output like I don't know, an essay or like a silly sentence or a joke, you type capital S system, okay, dot out dot print. You can leave it like this, but in order so that, okay, let's try like this first, okay, and then you have to open these ones and then open this. So this means that it's a string. So a string is basically words, right? If that's what string means, words. So in order for the Java to see that this is a string, you have to put this these things. So then you can put whatever. Like most most people put like hello world. So just do it because I'm so unoriginal. Hello world, and yeah, there you go. So that that's a program right there. You just this is how you create your first Java program. This is basically done, and I'll show you. So just put run, and wow, see, this is the first problem. See why it says um, compiler exit status is because I forgot. Actually, I really actually forgot. You always have to put at the end of any action. You have to put this. It says here is expected, right? You always have to put I don't even know how this is called, squiggly thing. There's like a major rule because it won't work. So now run it, and there you go. Now uh it outputs this, and that's good. But I was telling you before that if you put line, this ln means line, right? So if we get rid of this, and then we I don't know we output something else. Let's say uh okay, and with something hello dummy or something. Okay, dummy. There you go. It will put it like together, right? But if you want to put it in its own lines, just add ln, which means stands by line. There you go. Then run it, and then it should be separate lines. See? Do you see that? And yeah, well, that's the most basic program for any programming language, really. But that's how you write it in Java. It's kind of actually it's really like it feels like Java overcomplicates it because in Python Python language you just have to write print and whatever. That's it. Here in Java, we have to do all this, but whatever. We'll just stay with Java. So let's see what else can we do. Let me see. Have some notes here. There you go. Just give me a second, guys. Uh-huh. So now, okay, so now I'm gonna talk about. So I just taught you about how to write strings, right? Strings are words basically. But now, how do you introduce um, numbers, right? So when you're talking about when you wanna say when you wanna say it's a string, you put string, and this is equal to the string, like hello, right? But if you wanna put a number, you can either have an integer, which is a whole number, like 9 or 10 or 11, right? That's yeah, and also you can put float. Float means that it's can be decimals like this, right? So that's the difference between float and integer and float. And well, let's do something with integer right now, okay? So let's say we wanna make a program that wait, is there still people here? Let's see if there's people here. I don't know if there's people here. If you're still here in the chat, please say hello. I don't know. Say hello. Okay, I'm gonna continue anyways. So all right. So I guess I'll just continue. So okay. So this is an integer. It can be any number. It could be 22. Let's put 22. I don't know. I like that number. So you could what you can do is to. So this is not good actually, right? This is not how you do it. So we have to name our integer, like name it. So we can put it any name, put for the reasons of being basic stuff, and then name a number. Okay, that's the name of the integer. And of course, don't forget this, right? But we have to give this integer some value, right? So what we have to do is write the integer's name and then put some sort of number, which is 2. That's the value of number, right? So with this, we have an integer, this integer equal to 22, right? And now, so what we can do here is actually a really good, cool program. We can create um, a little program that will that will, that will see if the number that we just put it here, it's even or odd. So how do we do that? So I'm gonna introduce you to um, some other stuff in Java. It's called the if statement. So the if statement is, so see it as like in real life, like if if this number if this number is like less than uh, 50, then you can make it do something else. That's that's what if statement does. So if I want to make it like to recognize if it's even or odd, I have to write this. So if, and then we open this, and then we write the name of the integer, and then we write this to, this is how you recognize. I'll have to explain it maybe later, but just go with it right now. Equals to 0. That's how you know if it's an even or odd number. That's how you know. So of course you have to open this if statement, and if it's if it's equal to 0, that means that these two things means equals to. So yeah, there's difference, and if and yeah, and this could be, for example, there's other things that I'll show you later. So right now just know that this means equals to, and if the number is like dividend of 2 equals to 0, you gonna print, so system dot out print system dot out print yeah, I'm sorry, got distracted, line, then this means that your number is gonna be even when it's 0, right? um so your number, so just write like your, oh my god, I'm so bad, right? Your number is even, right? That's how you do it. Okay, and just close that and then make sure to put this, right? So if the number, okay, there you go, make sure everything is correct, is the dividend is equals to 0, it will output this, if it's even. But if it doesn't, it's gonna be odd, right? But how do you do that? So if this is not true, just write else, and then open this up and then put system dot outprint 2. Then you just say your number is yeah, and then don't forget this. And I think if I'm correct, this should work. Yeah, so let's run it. Yeah, so as you can see, your number's even. Yes, 22 is an even number. If let's see, wait. If I put 6, it will tell me should tell me it's an even number too. Yeah, and if I put 5, hopefully it tells me it's an odd number. Yeah, odd number right there. So it's working good. This is a so just this is a program that tells you if your number is odd or even, which is pretty cool. So there's a way we can make this better, so just give me a second. So there's a way we can do this better, you'll see. Wait, it's loading. It's loading. Oh god, it's kind of downloading. Just give me a second. Okay. Nope. Sorry guys, just give me a second. Let's just take a break right now. I don't think even no one's watching, so let's just take a break.